Top of the morning to you. Welcome back to another Scuttlebutt. So, yeah. How about that Mondays? I always got to come outside whenever the kiddo starts doing her schoolwork. Kind of gives me, because for one, like she does really good whenever it comes to English and some of those other things. I mean, obviously, for her age, she's always behind, but that's a known thing whenever it comes to autistic kids, right? Is their development is always slower, but she does really, really well with a lot of her lessons until she gets to math. Math, she knows how to do it. It's not her favorite subject, so she gets to where she starts having attitude, and Gladys is a lot more patient than I am. A lot more patient than I am. So, like, nope, I'm gonna end up saying something. So, and I'm not her teacher, her instructor, and for me to not say anything, I separate myself from the situation. So, hopefully today, because I've actually been, where's the sun? There's the sun. I've been waiting for funds to clear, obviously, into the account so I can go get the rest of the stuff for the gate, right? Because I have one of the gates here, and then the other one, it's basically all set up. I still have a few pieces I need to cut for that, but hardware, right? I still need to get some of the through bolts, basically because it is screwed together, right? But it's like I want to show you, it's stuff like this, right? So where a lot of these screws are, I plan on taking that screw out and then putting a bolt there, right? And I might even do more than just two. But it's all going to have through bolts going through it. And then, because like I can, like this one over here, you see this only has one screw kind of holding it together because I was running out of screws. But I still need this to be able to be all the way together, right? So it's going to have bolts going up and down holding it together, right? And then this one still has a few things. Plus, you can see I don't want little pokies. I'd rather have a head and a nut on either side, right? Plus, they'll give it that decorative element of the bolt head, which I might just do carriage bolts. But the thing with carriage bolts is if for whatever reason that square part, if it sinks into the wood, if that strips out, it's really hard to get the tightness of that. So I would rather it be just an actual bolt, right? The hexagonal heads. And then whenever I put it through there, I am OCD enough that I would make sure that every single head of the bolt is all facing the exact same direction, right? So, and then I also plan on, painting those. It'd be nice to just buy them blackened, but I'm just going to be getting that stuff from our local vendor, from our local store, and they don't sell them in black. So I'm going to have to go with that. Plus the hardware for the hinges, the paint for the metal, plates. Plus, I thought I still had some metal plate whenever I was redoing the bucket on Lil Mac. Don't know. I can't find it. I've only found one little tiny piece, and it is rough. It is rough. So, yeah, unfortunately, I will not be utilizing that for those little gussets I was wanting to do. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about with the gate, then definitely head on over to the main channel. Give us that subscribe and check out those videos. I have a playlist. Right now, I think we're on part 5 or 6 or something like that. Yeah. But definitely get over there, check that out. It's greatly appreciated. And if you're new here, then we thank you for following in on today's Scuttlebutt journey. This is just a side channel to the main channel. Basically, this is all I do. I come around and I talk about some of the other projects that we're working on, or some of the other things. I know this week, both Gladys, I don't know, I think Gladys has some appointments, but I have a couple appointments, so that's going to kind of put a damper and stuff, because obviously I have to go to the city to do that. And yeah, one of them's like 8 o'clock. I have to be there by 7:45 in the morning, and it's an hour away. So yeah, not cool, but it's all part of it. And yeah, so I've been doing some other stuff, working on some other projects, things that need to be done. I've been wanting to get done. And then, man, this kid leaves everything just out and open. Rod's just sitting on the ground. Yeah, that's how he treats his grandpa's stuff. Not cool. And we got other, looks like other ones flew down there. That's not cool. But the pond went down. Actually, it's right pretty close, because I have a stake that's over here. So this right here is about the level that I would like to keep it, if at all possible. Obviously, with summertime, the water is going to go down some, so I can't really control that unless I'm feeding it from our well. But even then, this is basically going to sit where groundwater is at. And this right here is actually a pretty good, I mean, it does go down. It will, I know during summertime, it'll probably drop about another 2 foot, 3 foot maybe. But I haven't seen it go further down than that. So it does really well. But it's also a good indicator of where the groundwater sits. And hence the reason why the project I was working on yesterday, I was hitting water. Because, yeah, so I was putting in some posts. I've already gotten this one side, so I can flip it around. So this one side here, I've already gotten posts. So this comes all the way out to the corner. And then I got the little 4 foot. I still got to put the braces. And then I'm going to have a horizontal brace, and then I'm going to have a diagonal brace. But this is a corner post, the big one. And then that goes down. But there's going to be areas like from this little post to the next post right here, right? Those needed to be within 25 feet for the high tension strand, but they're not. It's a little further. So I might need to, like right here in the middle, put like a T-post, and then, but they are all the same distance, right? And then put a T-post here, and then put a T-post there, then put a T-post there, right? So, but all this side has been done, but I went ahead, and you're gonna see I have other posts up over there. That's the video that's coming out today. So by the time that you're seeing this, that video should be just about posted. Obviously, almost every single video I put out is always coming out either a few hours before, or at least a day, 2 days, sometimes 3 days. I don't think it's ever went past 3, but it's available to our members only. So if you're a loyal fan to both here and to the main channel, and you would like to go a little above and beyond, go hit that join button over on the main channel. We're probably never going to do memberships here. It's kind of pointless to do it here and the main channel. We'll just be happy to be monetized on this channel and doing stuff. So we would definitely ask that you hit that subscribe. But yeah, that video will be coming out. Like I said, I always post those videos to members only, so you can go check that out. And that's part of, so obviously we have an introductory membership, and that's basically just going to get you access, like your comments and stuff like that would be, because I don't answer any comments within the first 24 hours normally, unless you're a member. And then for that, you're also going to get like the little icons that we have. I wouldn't mind making a few more, but we have the little icons. And then the next one up is the Cluck Cluck Gang, right? That's anybody that Cluck Cluck Gang and above is going to get access to early videos. You're also going to have all the stuff available to you for the introductory. Okay. And then we have the Highland Heroes. Same thing, but you're also, as long as for every year, right? As long as you're a member for the entire year, you're also going to get something sent to you via our bonfire store, right? So once I've seen that you're a Highland Hero and you've reached that 12-month mark, you're going to get a free gift. Okay, and that'll get sent to you, and I'll be able to reach out to you and get, you know, addresses and stuff like that. Obviously, once I have it, and if you are a member for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, every single year, you're going to get a gift sent to you on your anniversary of becoming the member, right? So just depends on whenever you joined. All right, and then other than that, we have the I forgot the actual name of it, but it's for the blacksmith shop, and that one's expensive. I will say it is expensive, but the reason why is, regardless, even if you're a member for only 1 month, you don't renew, you're going to get something from the blacksmith shop. So that one, obviously, if you're a member for an entire year and you're paying $100 a month, because it's $99 a month for the blacksmith one, but if you're doing something for the entire year, you're going to get something, you know, every single month from the blacksmith shop. So, and it's, some things are small, some things are big. It really depends on what I'm able to get to. And obviously, if it comes down to where I'm not able to send something that month, and I do 2 things the next month, then I'll just send you 2 things the next month. But I would keep, you know, everybody in the loop on that, of like, hey, I'm not able to get into the shop, you know, this month, but I'll be sending 2 things out next month, type thing, right? But I haven't had anybody join up on the blacksmith one yet. But like I said, that one is kind of pricey, so I understand. All right, so that's what we got going on. Not a whole lot. No new baby chicks yet. No, we're still just at the 3. But we're still checking. She's still laying. Yeah, she's still broody. But all the other, I was only expecting the 3, you know, last week. So other than that, I'm not 100% certain. I want to say 2 of them might be this week. But I kind of lost track of, because I wasn't the only one, you know, checking eggs and doing stuff. So I don't know who, you know, how many of those eggs got, you know, either placed in there or not known about. I don't know. I lost track of it. So anyway, I'm not going to go jump inside and get this video out to y'all. I'm going to finish drinking some coffee, and then I'm going to go change and get busy with my day, because I need to get to the store and get some hardware. Hopefully those funds have cleared, and yeah, that's it. So we do ask that you get out there, you think of veteran with every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. And happy Monday, friends. We'll see you tomorrow. Later, y'all.